Um, really matter. Goodbye. GG. Doesn't have any revivers. Hey y'all, it's time for another live arena video, and it is a bit of a sad day. We have decided to retire the Deacon. So actually someone left a comment on the video I put out yesterday asking why I was using Deacon instead of Morrigan. And the reason for that back in the day was I had this quad speed banner on faction or a Sacred Order, and thanks to this and the benefit from the faction Guardians, he was actually faster than Morrigan. It also didn't help that I didn't have a good banner for Undead, a good accuracy banner with some decent speed on it to put on Morrigan. However, I did actually manage to get one. It's not an amazing piece because it's only 5-star, but it is a triple roll speed with an accuracy subset. I need to ascend it. I haven't done that yet. I'll probably farm out the oils later tonight. But moral of the story is we can get her moving pretty quick. 376. She'd be up over 380 if we had 8 glyphs or 8 speed glyphs for her. But she's pretty close to Deacon right now, and because she provides a lot more turn meter boost and turn meter decrease, I think she's a little bit better than him to make sure that we don't get cut on. Also, the fact that she is a well-known turn meter booster means that it'll be a little more ambiguous for people whether they should ban Kaja or Morrigan. My Kaja is a little bit more awakened, but the Morrigan has the intimidating presence blessing on it. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and use her. To be honest, I rarely have to bring in my third turn meter booster. It's only if someone picks Arbiter and then I decide to challenge them in the speed race anyway that we run into that situation. But that was the moral of the story. We're going to go ahead and bring Morrigan. Also, she has some nice stuff in her kit. You know, obviously she does this nice turn meter boost. She brings the increase in speeds as well, which can be kind of nice to help in the cycling and stuff. But this buff strip isn't bad either, where it puts up the true fear on everyone, especially if you run into something like Leorius or whatnot. I mean, because we're in Georgia now, that's not too much of a problem. But back in the day when I would use her more in Arena, we get some benefit out of basically like knocking down or knocking the Leorius into his passive and then stripping it off with the Shriek of the Banshee when she took her next turn, which could be pretty handy from time to time. And then it's just nice. I mean, CC in Arena is really strong. True fear on everyone can be helpful. You know, yeah, she's susceptible to polymorph, but it's single target on the buff strip, so that's nice. It can help avoid polymorph that way. And the main thing she's there is for the Arena. This is just kind of a bonus thing, or not for the Arena, for the turn meter boost. So yeah, anyway, that's the new build on Morrigan. I probably won't end up using her in this session, so I'm just going to mention it now, but if we do, then, well, you'll probably have watched the clip on the beginning of the video. I'm going to go ahead and jump into queue now, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see. I haven't done any live arena yet today, so I'm not sure what the queue times are looking like. Hopefully they're not too bad. If they are, I will go ahead and edit them out. Oh, I didn't check where I'm at in the rankings, but based on my points, I'm probably around 235, 240. We'll see. The other thing that's going on right now is we do have a guaranteed for Valkanen, the like sort of Bad Alcazar Void champion precursor. A really interesting champion, someone I've thought about, like when he first got announced, I really wanted him, and I was really doing a lot of block revive back then. And I thought he would be a really fun champ to have. Okay, so we got to fight NLB Yagash. This guy's a 3,300 player, so not going to be in my spreadsheet. Probably not going to be too hard of a fight, but we'll see. But I don't know, like Valkanen, he's just so hard to use. I think he's really hard to use in live arena because he kind of needs a very specific team built around him. If his passive gave him a full extra turn when he went, it would be a little bit easier. Okay, so this guy's got Ward of the Fallen on this Rhodos. How do we want to play this? I think we run Georgia, Kaja. I don't want to run Staltus because we've got the cleanse anyway. So I think we're going to bring in Quintus to deal with the Rotos here. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay, interesting. Who do we want to ban? I think we ban the Sifi. We'll have no revive if we ban the Sifi. Okay, that's fine. See if we get cut in on. Oh, wait a minute. This guy's a 3,300 player. Yeah. I should be fine. I forgot. I mean, maybe. Maybe it's a problem, but unlikely. If he was fast enough to cut in on, he'd probably be higher rated. Ooh, that is a very quick cardial. Maybe. Nope, we got it. Okay, GG. We'll take that. We'll take out the cardial. Probably should have A2'd there instead of A3, but that's fine. What was I talking about? Keshi. Oh well, doesn't matter. Oh, Valkanen. Okay, so this guy has a Hegemon, and his Lysandra will cut in between my Kaja and my Warlord. That makes me kind of want to run a go second team. Okay, so he's going with the Arbiter. Yeah, I'm just going to go with the go second team against this guy. We're going to run this. Okay, so he's running the Lysandra. We know the Lysandra cuts in between my Kaja and my Warlord. So how do we want to deal with this? I think we run Rotos. And Pytheon? Yeah, I think we run the Rotos Pytheon. I think we run this. We're going to ban the Taurus. Oh, you know what I should have ran, actually, is, maybe I should have run Candrafon. That might have been a better option. Because then the Georgid couldn't target him. Although, not that the Georgid's going to target the Rotos anyway. We also have double Stone Skin, so he's either got to take out the Pytheon or the, Oh, I forgot about the ally attack. Oh, that sucks. Oh, nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. The revive. Warlord is going to get his turn as well. Or unless he kills him. Yeah, so let's just take out the Georgid. I should just take out the Georgid again, right? Yeah, okay, sweet. Nice! Yeah, playing so much Georgid has made me realize that, like, Rotos is such a pain in the ass for Georgid. And then the double, like, the Warlord, like, yeah, the Warlord and the Python. I think he should have gone for the Python, to be honest. He might not have been able to kill Python, though, because Python is pretty damn tanky behind all of that gear, or behind all that stone skin in addition. Like, he's not like a squishy stone skin champion. But, yeah. All right, any pieces in here we want to keep? Nope. Okay. Anyway, we were talking about Valkonen. Yeah, I think in Live Arena, I think you need too much of a setup around him specifically. Okay, one idea I was thinking might work. Well, okay, a few things. He would be way stronger if he got like an extra turn after using his passive. The 75% turn meter boost on his passive just makes him so difficult to work with, because it means that like it's very hard to run him in a go first team, because he's like just difficult like to get him to actually go first, because he has to reset his cooldowns or his turn meter. One thing I was thinking you could run him in is if you run him with a nuker in Live Arena with turn meter pushback. So imagine we ran like Arbiter, Kaja, Valkonen, Georgid, with the Valkonen faster than the Georgid. We could do something like open with Arbiter A3, Kaja turn meter boost, Valkonen passive on the Kaja probably, and then push back the turn meter with Georgid's A2, and that would probably give him enough turn meter to then come back around, because his passive gives him 75% turn meter. So if I drop the enemy turn meter by 30%, might be enough to get Valkonen to take that turn with the passive procced before the enemy actually got to take their turn. That's like one potential strategy. I thought like you might be able to work with him, but he also like puts up all those debuffs, and they just really kind of screw him in terms of polymorph and things. So it's very niche where you can actually bring him in, because you can't really bring him in against teams with a lot of polymorph. Okay, let me make a note of this guy. First picking, dude. I wish like, I mean, I don't know. It's so annoying. Like it's all these characters, like non-English characters, are really difficult to work with when it terms of making notes of all the player names. I just have to like try and do something as similar as possible. Let's see. First picks Warlord. Okay, well played with the setup we got there. I think we want to go Staltus and Kaja. I'm thinking we last pick Ramontu. Let's see what he brings in. He has to do one support and one support and one nuker. Okay, so he's going with the Kandra Fawn. I like this. Yeah, I think we go Ramontu. I think we ban the Warlord. Oh, he banned the Staltus. That was actually the one I wanted him to ban the least. That's annoying, but with the Ramontu stripping the passives of the 2 DPS, we can probably just kill him with a Georgid A3. The tricky part is going to be... Oh, wow, we didn't get the candy. That's annoying. Shoot, am I dead now? I guess we missed the proc. The tricky part was gonna be the... Oh, actually, you know what? Kaja might be able to survive candy. And George is gonna survive candy. Ooh. Okay. What was I saying there? I feel like that came down a little bit to same guy, whether or not fucking A, man. I feel like fights with this guy are going to come down to who picks first and whether I can get the Warlord. I'm just going to run that same strat again. I think if the Georgian passive procs on the... let's see. Yeah, are we running Staltus? Yeah, let's run Staltus. I was worried about a potential Wukong pick. Could be annoying. But if he does, we can run Ramontu. Supreme Elhain. That's a weird pick. The Warlord was... Wait, did I ban the Warlord? Yeah, I did. I'm surprised he did like a different strat instead of just doing what he did last time, since it worked pretty well. Okay, I well prefer this, actually. I'd rather have Staltus than Georgid. Okay, so it's a it's gonna come down in a big way to this strip, which we failed to land. Oh my god! Did we reaction proc the Rotos? That's unfortunate. It's probably game. He's gonna kill the Kaja and the Arbiter, and then... Oh, interesting. That was not what I thought he was gonna do. We're still probably screwed. Yeah, especially after that. Let's make a note of this. Stone Skin Supreme Elhain. It's tough setup to deal with. Actually, you know what? Wow, no, because he banned the Georgian. If I could first pick... If I get first pick, we're gonna win. 3 times in a fucking row! God damn it, dude! The first picking of the Warlord, it's just like completely fucking me. So annoying. We're gonna bring in Nishak instead this time. Or we could ban the let's try this. I don't know how fast this Warlord is or if it's in Stone Skin. It probably is. The problem is if we bring in the Nishak, it's going to be so hard to kill the Duchess. How do I want to play this? I'm going to try something else. See if we can one-shot the Foley. Or not the Foley, the Rotos with the Foley. This is one of those fights where, like, if I was first, yeah, I mean, like I already said, like if I was first picking, it would be so much easier. Let's see how fast the Warlord is, though. Not super fast. Dude, the friggin' reaction on this Rhodos, man. Just not hitting him for shit. We killed him the first time with the Georgid. I guess let's have 3 reaction pieces. Life. It's so frustrating. Let's see, what could we do instead? Pick UDK, actually. Maybe I'll try that. That could work, actually. It would mean he can't pick the Rhodos. And it would also mean that I could bring in the Georgid, and it wouldn't be countered by the UDK. So instead of Ramontu, we go... should have done that instead of Ramontu. Well, he was already picking UDK, but I'm going to do that if I fight him again. Because, yeah, he's going all supports early. I mean, you could bring in the Staltus and the Supreme Elhain. This ex-Rats guy keeps auto-forfeiting against me every time I fight him, for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. He's been doing this for, like, the last few days. I don't know why. Every time I fight him, just auto-forfeit. Hey, I don't think I've seen this guy before. The thing I could have tried to do is bring in Basher. Actually. Maybe that would have been a good pick. This guy's got a fully ascended Sifi. Okay, how do we want to do this? I want to ban the Rhodos. No, let's ban the Wukong. Good thing I did. The reason I banned the Wukong was actually for his aura, because I figured there's a good chance his CP's not going to be faster than me if I ban his speed aura, which look at how close it was. That probably would have been true. Let's see. How do we want to play this? Just do this. Nice. Got the Sifi. Rhodos is locked out. Georgid is unkillable. Absolutely fine with that. He's got some strong... Oh, that sucks. Shoot. I think I've got to kill the UDK. I think we're screwed here. Needed the lockout on the on the what's her name? Duchess. I didn't turn meter boost after I revived, right? The UDK is just that slow. Well, I still crit the UDK though. I didn't run into reaction. Just didn't hit him hard enough. We do it 237. UDK plus Roto is such a pain in the ass for Georgian. I do have this guy in here. Picks Warlord, and he has a Stone Skin Arrow. So we need to first pick Warlord. Okay. Ooh, Stone Skin Arrow. How do I want to deal with that? We'll go Staltus in case we want to run a Ghost second. Hey, we might actually see some Morrigan play in this fight. We might actually see the Morrigan play. Let's see what else he picks. Rima Duchess. Yeah, let's go Kaja. Quintus. Yeah, screw it. Oh, if he picks that arrow, though, it's going to be a problem. Shoot. Forgot about the arrow. If he does, we'll have to try and buff strip it with Quintus's A2 and then stun the Harima with Staltus. Not exactly fast on the draw. Okay, so there's the arrow. Actually, you know what we can do? We'll see how the speed race goes down. There's a good chance he bans one of the speed boosters and not the Warlord, though, so we can lock out the arrow, actually. That'll be fine. Oh, he does ban the Warlord. Okay. That is fine. Let's see. Nice thing about Errol is he is a Force champion. No, we're gonna have to do this. Oh shit, the Yumiko resisted it. If we got the strip, it might have been okay. Ooh, nice. Kaja, baby, Kaja. Doing some work. Nice thing is, too, is because she's so quick, she's going to get her turn and revive before Harima gets to go. Although, not that it's going to matter a lot since everyone is locked out. Although, actually, Quintus can go. And Morgaine can... Oh, wait, no, Morgaine's still locked out. That's right. What? What the hell? Who runs a freaking nuke Yumiko? What the shit just happened? Did it just get lucky? That is insane. That's wild. If that Yumiko didn't kill the Quintus, it must have just had like it's just like proc like a 20% crit chance. If the Yumiko didn't kill, there's that fear from Morgaine. Didn't kill the Quintus. I think the Quintus could have killed the Harima with all those buffs on it and his passive. I think it would have worked. Talk about bad RNG. We lost that fight. If I run Kaja Warlord versus Yumiko, Warlord will go before Yumiko. Okay. We lost that. We lost like multiple RNG rolls there to lose that fight. Like if the Quintus stripped the arrow, if the Yumiko did not crit the... I assume he's not built as 100% crit. He's probably built just... Well, maybe he has decent crit. Maybe he's built just like fast. And nice that we get to last pick this. I can pick Ramontu if I want. Maybe he just like his fastest glove is like a speed glove or something. Ooh. I'm very worried that he's going to ban the Foley and this Wukong is going to mess me over. So what options do I have here? We kind of need to go Kaja to deal with... No, actually, no. We can go Ramontu and ban the Tormund. What am I saying? He could ban the Arbiter. He doesn't. Okay, good. Could ban the Arbiter, which would be a problem. Although, it probably... Like, my nukers are built pretty fast. So, that's one of the nice things about having, like, really fast... Foley, for example, is, like... Would Foley go... Foley would go before all the nukers, even if we didn't have a turn meter. We'll hit the Wukong just because we really want to make sure that die. Okay, GG. Really want to make sure the Wukong dies. It would have been nice if we won that fight too, because then I could have put that in the highlight of since we're talking about Morgaine at the beginning of the stream. But I don't know if there's really anything worth highlighting in that fight. I don't know. I guess we could, but all it would be is just like turn meter boosting. Like, shouldn't do anything else. She's not like the most what's the right way to say it? Like, sometimes she's clutch, but the things she does that are clutch is not just like, oh, she gave you a turn meter boost. It's like you know, oh, she stripped a oh shoot, I can't beat this guy in the speed race. Yes. Thank you. I need a nuker. Who should my last nuker be? Candy, right? Yeah, we want good old Candy. I don't know who's faster, my Arbiter or his Shuzen. But it doesn't like, so yeah, okay, so he had to ban the UDK. I was wondering if he would do that. Had to ban the UDK. So now we're gonna come into a speed race. My Arbiter. Oh, wait a minute. My Arbiter's slower than my Kaja. I forgot. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, okay, so he beats us in the speed race. Really matter. Goodbye. GG. Doesn't have any revivers. Nice. Didn't even have to take a turn. Oh, maybe I'll put that in the title. Sweet. Actually, we won 2 fights without taking a turn today because Rats also forfeited to us. This X-Rats guy for some reason. Actually, I felt like we lost a lot, but I guess we came out 50-50, although this one doesn't really count. So we lost 5, we won 4 legitimately and had to quit. So that could be worse. How do we do on the leaderboards? Hey, we're up. Oh wait, what's my ranking? 491. Okay, yeah, we're up. We're at 224 now. So overall, I can't complain too much. We actually did get to showcase Morrigan a few times. And yeah, all in all, pretty good. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just thinking about Valkynon again. Like, I don't know. I'm still not sure if I'm going to pull the voids for him or not. Like, I really want him, but I don't think he's going to be that useful. But he's got a really unique, interesting, fun kit to play with. So I don't know. I might just go for it and say screw it, just so that I can have a new toy to mess around with. But I don't think he's the best. So if you're conservative on spending your resources, probably not the best champion to go for. But you never know. I mean, things like Shuzen, for example, like could be really strong with him. You could imagine like if you run like a Shuzen Arbiter, then like another support. And so what you do is you like Shuzen to give him the extra turn, kill Shuzen with his passive, then turn meter boost him with Arbiter right afterwards. Like if you have a Shuzen that's faster than your Arbiter, then you could like just cut the line and jump ahead and get to nuke. And like his block revive nuke is insanely strong. It hits really, really hard. It does a full buff strip. I think the multiplier is like a 7.5 attack. And then if his attack is higher than theirs, he steals their, or if their attack is higher than his, he steals their attack. If their attack is lower than his, it ignores 50% defense. So it's a nuke that ignores 50% defense and does like a full buff strip. And I think it ignores like all the major damage mitigation things like ally protection, block damage, unkillable, like all that kind of stuff. So I think he has some potential there. With the polymorph nerf eventually coming in, maybe that will be less of a problem. Honestly, it's like wild how like they build these really cool champions with really interesting kits, and then they give them things that are supposed to make them stronger, but it ends up making them useless because of polymorph. Like, oh my god, what a blessing. I like polymorph, like, to a degree. It's just too strong. Like, I feel like it just needs to be resistible, and they need to not give champions that aren't debuffers debuffs that trigger polymorph. Really, that's what it is. It's like, it's one thing if you're Ramontu and you can build them like hybrid resist accuracy and then like, you know, take a chance on polymorph, but when you're a nuker like a Valkynon can't even use his abilities because he gets polymorph like on shit you don't even care about, on debuffs you didn't even want to put up. That feels pretty lame. So anyway, that's going to be the video for today. Keep an eye out for updates on Valkynon if I decide to do that, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.